Welcome back. Lending to the concerning trend already seen so far this year of sexual assaults and unlawful sexual acts, 2 men appeared before the magistrates' courts this morning, charged with unlawful sexual intercourse with minors. 32-year-old William Lewis, charged with 2 counts of unlawful sexual intercourse with a 15-year-old girl while on Harbor Island. The incident occurred on Saturday, August 12th, and again on August 29th, according to police reports. Also arraigned for a separate incident was 24-year-old Alonzo Pinder. He was also charged with unlawful sexual intercourse with a female 15 years old on Harbor Island on Thursday, June 5th. Both men were denied bail and remanded to the Bahamas Department of Corrections. They returned to court on January 25th, where they will be presented with a voluntary bill of indictment, which will fast-track their matter to the Supreme Court. Police are actively investigating several armed robbery incidents that occurred on the weekend. In the first incident, an officer arrested a 22-year-old male and a 28-year-old female after they reportedly robbed a male of his cell phone and an undisclosed amount of cash around 9 p.m. as he was walking in the area of Bacardi Road. An officer passing in his private vehicle acted swiftly, apprehending both suspects, while the driver of the car they were in made good his escape. In the second incident, a couple was approached by 3 males who they met on their doorstep when they arrived at their home on Malcolm Road East around 11:30 p.m. on Saturday. One of the males, brandishing a firearm, ordered both victims into their residence. The suspect carried out a search of the victims' homes, their vehicles, robbing them of personal effects and of undisclosed amounts of cash before fleeing the area on foot in an easterly direction. And police on Grand Bahama are investigating an armed robbery incident that occurred on Saturday around 9 p.m. when reports that an adult male and an adult female, while sitting in their vehicle on Xanadu Beach, were approached and robbed of their vehicle, a red 2020 Ford Focus, by a dark, slim male wearing a ski mask and armed with a black handgun. Police crime statistics show that in 2022, there were 555 reported armed robberies, which was a 34% increase over 2021. Firearms were used in 96% of those robberies. And finally, the Bahamas men's national soccer team has begun to compete in the 2023-2024 CONCACAF Nations League against Guyana, Antigua and Barbuda, and Puerto Rico in the group stage. The squad, they've been training at the Roscoe Davies soccer pitch for quite a few weeks before their matchup against Puerto Rico on Saturday past at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. Team Bahamas was pretty confident going into that match, but got roughed up in a 6-1 loss. Team Bahamas gave home fans some early joy as they scored the first goal of the match by Christopher Ramming that sent fans into a frenzy, but Puerto Rico responded big time with 6 unanswered goals. It was the first match for both teams in the 2023 CONCACAF Nations League home and away series. Team Bahamas is looking to qualify for League A and continue improving their FIFA World Ranking. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jarino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.